here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway was a whole lot of fun. The racing was great. The weather was beautiful, but it was made even better in the fact that I had an opportunity to chop it up with a whole entire legend. I'm talking about one of the Raiders' best alumni, NFL Hall of Famer, Mr. Marcus Allen, the slickest man that I think I've met in a very, very long time. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out my one-on-one with the Raider Grid. I'm here with the NFL Hall of Famer, the Raider for life, the legend, Mr. Marcus Allen.
And he's been on my case about a softball game. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen?
The softball game, the Raiders, the Golden Knights. But you guys got the win. Some great coaching, by the way.
Thank you very much.
We tried. You guys cheated us out of a victory.
Oh, come on, man. Hey, listen here. So I walked a couple of guys. I took the big hitters out of play.
Yeah, it's all good. All right.
You can't hold that against me.
No, I won't. I won't at all. You also Grand Marshal over here for the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. How cool is this?
This is very cool. This is actually better than I even thought it was going to be. Fantastic to meet all the racers and just the environment here and all the people and stuff. It's like the Super Bowl, so this is awesome, man.
Can we thank you for this beautiful weather out here? Because it's been terrible the last few days, man. You bring it from SoCal?
No, you thank the man upstairs for this, man. I think it's a perfect day for racing and stuff. Matter of fact, we had a helicopter ride over, and that was beautiful too. So it's been great so far. So I can't wait to see the race itself and see who's going to win and stuff. But then I have to obviously voice these magic words.
Yeah, no, I got you. Have you ever had the opportunity to do that before?
No. Tim Brown, obviously, just I think he did one in Texas, and Charles Woodson did the Daytona 500, and so obviously they're trying to get all the Raider Hall of Famers. So I want to fit in and do what's right and do a great job like I'm sure those guys did.
You want to fit in?
Yeah.
Marcus Allen fitting in. Okay, I got you.
Of course.
I got you. This really quick. I haven't asked you this before. I haven't had an opportunity to get your reaction to being inside the stadium over at Allegiant Stadium and the season with the fans and everything else.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I mean, it's outstanding. It's the field of dreams, frankly. He built it, and people certainly have showed up and supported the team. The team, I think, is headed in the right direction. Got a young, fantastic players on both sides of the ball. Certainly, we got to get a little better on defense and stuff, because we can put up 30 against anybody and stuff, but we got to be able to stop people, and I think that's probably going to be the key for them advancing next year and stuff. But they were right at the precipice, and we fell short against the Bengals. But and I think the team is looking good, looking strong.
Last but not least, will this be the first time in your life you'll be on stage and people might not look at you because you got the showgirls behind you?
I didn't notice, dude. I was looking at the crowd, just sort of soaking it all in and stuff, man. It's just a great environment to be, and that's the fact that I usually notice everything around me and stuff, but I was sort of gazed at the crowd in front of me, and it was a nice little reception, so I felt pretty good.
I got you. Mr. Marcus Allen, the most charismatic Raider of all time.
Oh, he says that to everyone that he interviews. He closes that with everybody that he interviews.
Have you been watching my interviews?
Yeah. Well, you did that at the softball game. Come on.
There we go. Right. Thank you very much. For the reason why I am here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, it was race numero uno of the two that they have here during the NASCAR season, the Pennzoil 400. And for more on that, let's toss it over to Jesse Merrick, who was here to experience all of the happenings.
Yeah, Brian, I'll tell you what, today was a wild one up here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We saw 23 lead changes in this one, so lots of moving and shaking. And then 12 cautions had all these next-gen cars looking like spinning roulette wheels out there. Add it all up, and it makes for one exciting finish as Alex Bowman beat NASCAR champ Kyle Larson in a door-to-door overtime battle to take the checkered flag and snag his first win of the young season.
Yeah, we were really fast all day. Obviously, we passed a ton of race cars. Just had a little bit of trouble on pit road, but my guys did a really good job at overcoming that on that last stop. Had a really great last stop, and anytime you get the front row, you got to get the job done. And just it's always a good time racing Kyle that hard. We race each other really clean, and glad it worked out in our favor this time.
In a season featuring a variety pack of top 10 finishers through 2 races, today's win for Bowman marked the second trip to victory lane for Hendrick Motorsports after Larson won last week at Auto Club Speedway, making Vice Chairman Jeff Gordon a very happy man.
Man, the racing has been spectacular. So, mile and a half have been kind of tricky in recent years about putting on a great show. But we saw a lot of different leaders today. We saw people have to overcome a lot of different obstacles, and then we saw a great race right there all the way to the finish. It's kind of a bummer for Kyle Busch. I know those guys were in a great position, but that's what I'm seeing a lot of this year. We saw it last week already. It's just kind of the ebbs and flows are all over the place, and the unpredictability of how these races can turn out.
Well, Gordon and the folks at Hendricks may be happy with the finish. Local boy Kyle Busch is anything but that after going through a roller coaster ride a weekend that started with a crash in Saturday's practice and forced his team to prep a reserve number 18 car. He fought his way up from the back of the pack and led late with 3 laps to go, but a crash involving Eric Jones and Bubba Wallace forced the race into overtime, opening the door for Bowman to steal the show and the checkered flag to go along with it.
Well, bad luck with the caution coming out with 2 laps to go, yeah. And then you come down pit road for a pit stop, and our guys did a great job. 4-tire stop. We were the first ones off with 4, but there was the Hendrick cars that took 2, so there was 3 of them, which plugged up the front row, which gave them a shot to be able to go race for a win on a green-white checker. So they had the right strategy. They did the right thing to block out the rest of the competition behind them.
So while Busch may be disappointed with the finish, that puts a bow on yet another exciting finish here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We can all look forward to the next NASCAR Cup Series race coming here in October when the NASCAR semifinals comes to town, Brian.
Hey, the Vegas Golden Knights back at T-Mobile Arena tonight, taking on the Ottawa Senators, a team that's not having a very good season, but the Golden Knights, as of late, they have not been playing all that well. They haven't won 2 straight games in nearly a month. They have one more game before heading out on a 5-game roadie, so let's check out the highlights. Hey, Jonathan Marchessault called this game a must-win for the VGK, but they really didn't play that way for much of it until the second period. No score, and guess who? It's Marshy. Jonathan Marchessault with his team leading 24th goal of the season. The Golden Knights are up 1-2-0. But, folks, there's always a but. That joy was short-lived because the Senators tie it up 2 minutes later, and that game would stay that way until the final seconds, thanks to Robin Leonard playing a heck of a game. 39 saves on the night versus his former club, and that was just the sliver of hope that Jack Eichel needed to come in and play the hero. VGK on a late power play when Eichel risks home his first power play goal as a Vegas Golden Knight, and it's the game winner with just 5 ticks left on the clock. The Golden Knights grab victory from the jaws of uncertainty and win their second straight game in over a month, 2-1 in ridiculously dramatic fashion.
It's great. You can feel it. I mean, this is kind of the first time that I've been in a situation like this where, every game means something. Every team seems to be winning, and you just need to keep trying to find 2 points every night. And, we got a lot of games this month, and it's our schedule's starting to pick up. So, yeah, it's, more than anything, I'm just very grateful to be back playing hockey and doing what I love.
Definitely, it was a must-win tonight. We were chasing a couple teams there, and we wanted to make it to the playoffs. And it's that time of the year that good teams find a way to win. And tonight we did, and it was good that our power play was able to click there too. Like, it's been struggling a little bit the past few weeks, and just the fact that we're able to get on the board and win a game, I think it's something we can build off.
Hi, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.